Hi, welcome back to Amarone Today. I'm Melissa and I'm going to be looking at another of HABA's arranging games. This one is a 21-piece set and it's called a 3D arranging game. It's the Tangram Cube. As you can see here, you get 21 wooden blocks and cards giving you a variety of different ways to arrange those blocks. The Tangram Cube is one of the company's newest additions for ages 2+. So what do we get in the box? Well, first of all, you get your instruction manual, which gives you all the information you need on how to play the game and use the product. In addition, you get 10 double-sided cards included in the game. So you get orange ones, blue ones, and green ones. So the green ones have got 1 star on them, as you can see there in the corner. And the 1 star means it's sort of the easiest option. So it'll give you a double-sided, as I said, double-sided combinations of the way you can arrange the blocks. You've then got the blue cards, which are a step up from the green cards, a little bit more difficult and testing for the kids. Again, double-sided, you've got a few cards of that. And then you've got your orange, which is the most advanced. You can see here, that's a pretty complicated thing to build. So whilst this game, as I said, is one of the newer games for the 2+ age range, what you've got here is the opportunity to use this across quite a number of age groups. I don't think that a 2-year-old's going to be able to build that with much ease unless they're a genius. And we've got 21 colourful wooden blocks made in Germany. The toys that are made of wood are robust and they're stable and they're lightweight and really easy to grasp for the children. The natural material, it just brings a piece of nature into children's playgrounds where it can be safely explored with hands and mouth and you don't need to worry. And as we talked about before, educational aspects are really important to all of HABA's games. They play an important part whilst still ensuring that games are entertaining and fun for the children. They're learning something alongside that, which is a really great part of these products. If I was to have a go at one of the very simple ones, obviously I'm a grown-up, so this really shouldn't be that complicated, but to be honest, just to even put these two together I couldn't quite get which way round it went. But anyway, you can see here that it's not complicated, but for a 2-year-old, they really have to work out which is the block that goes next. Is it this one? Is it a different one? Does it go on top? Does it go on its side? How do we work this? So it is fairly complex. And if you get onto those later cards, you can see here, I mean, they do really get quite complicated because these are all 3D and 3D objects, you know, they could basically sit any which way. We just don't know how that's going to work. So it is actually quite challenging. At 2 to 7 years, 3 and 3-dimensional building for children, it does step up a notch. Children enjoy designing their own space and they have a concept of 3 dimensions like the cubes and the triangles and all the different shapes that are provided in this game. So by constantly replicating and constantly testing out with these objects, the children learn about structural laws and the mathematical side of things. So it really does give them a kind of 3-dimensional awareness. Also, by engaging in building games, the children have an opportunity to further their play and often develop into role-playing ideas. So they might build a house and then start talking about who lives in that house and conversations can start. So it can really develop as the children get older into something even more than just building. So I've really enjoyed looking at this game. It's just like a product that we reviewed a couple of weeks ago, but it's a more extensive set with 21 pieces. So it's a really substantial game. With that many pieces, more than one child could be playing it. There wouldn't be any fights. They could use the different cards and they could be challenging themselves and then talking to each other about their discoveries. So I think it's a really great game and it's one of those standard, long-lasting, robust games like most of HABA's products that are going to take you through the generations. Thanks for joining us this week. It's been great to have you along. As you can see, I'm outside and the sun is shining, and I hope it will be doing that again next week because we're looking at something a little bit different from the Terra Kids range. This is a boat building game and we're going to try and get this filmed outside, possibly by a lake. Won't that be exciting? Let's hope the British weather holds out for us. Until then, have a great week and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again. Bye.